What's up, YouTube? This your boy Hendrick back with another one. We almost to the weekend. It's Friday Eve, Thursday. Hope y'all had a great work day wherever y'all are, and hopefully this video can can create some laughter for you. So, this is shout out to Paul Pierce and his co-host here, Azar, I believe is her name. The Truth After Dark podcast that they got going on. It's been great to watch. They did a questionnaire part on this recent podcast that they had, so it gets a little spicy. I watched a little bit of it, and yeah, I want to react to this, man. So without further ado, let's get to the video. Fair use. If y'all can, please hit the like button. Starting to get more views on some of my videos, so I appreciate y'all for those watching. And subscribe, hit that like button, y'all. Without further ado, let's get to the video, y'all.
To talk about some questions really quick from our fans, and then we're going to wrap up.
Questions from our fans.
Okay. From @JustAKid from Stovall.
Is this Instagram or
It's on Instagram.
Oh, y'all can follow him. We giving you a shout out, my boy.
How do you leave someone that you spent literally your whole life with?
How do you leave somebody that you spent your whole life with? The girlfriend or boyfriend? Because they cheated on you. Or they disrespected you.
No, but how do you actually gain the courage to walk away?
When they get disrespectful, that's the ultimate sign where it's like, that's the end all be all for me. Like the disrespect, and if this is a guy, we should never have to deal with disrespect. And you're a fool if you stick around during disrespect, because it's always gonna be that. I can't live with disrespect as a man.
Yeah, I understand.
That's the end all be all for me.
Yeah, I mean, I agree. Shout out the truth, man. Paul Pierce. He was a cold ball player too when he played with the Celtics. Not so much with the Nets and the Clippers, but when he was in his prime, Boston, one of the coldest ball players out there when he was in his prime. But he's right. He's right about that. You know, for a man, respect is everything. So for a woman, is being disrespectful. And disrespect can come in a lot of ways. Like infidelity is a sign of disrespect. I mean, calling a man out his name is disrespectful. Just getting loud and argumentative, that's a sign of disrespect. If you're not listening and taking in the advice of the words of wisdom that your man's trying to provide for you, that's a sign of disrespect. So, yeah, I mean, you get in relationships and you with that person for a long period of time, y'all done put in years, yeah, it's hard to walk away. But if the relationship's getting toxic, man, trust me, it's not gonna get any better. What you continue to allow will continue to happen, y'all. So yeah. With that being said, man, I agree with the truth here, man. Let's continue.
Yeah.
And you ain't gotta love me. We can tolerate each other, but when it get disrespect and not loving me and all this, is a different animal.
Okay. Let's move on to the next question. @Will's dad. Do women actually consider or understand men's feelings, or do they just not care?
Good question.
Ooh, okay. I'm gonna answer this.
They care about them pockets.
Facts.
Let's keep it 100.
Yo, Paul Pierce funny, dog.
I answer the question.
They don't care about no feelings. You know what a woman told me before?
Woman to answer this question.
They said, baby, you only gonna get his time or his money. Pick one. Ooh. But that's...
Man, hey. It sounds like you was dealing with a woman of the night, bro. But, hey, that's a whole nother topic, though.
That's not true.
That had nothing to do with no feelings.
They don't.
That's not true. Anyway.
Women's feelings are conditional anyway, so.
I'm going to say this. I will say for a long time, because I grew up in a household where my dad never showed feelings or emotions, I did diminish or dismiss a man's feelings, because men don't outwardly show their emotions like women do. And as a younger girl, because now that I'm an older woman, I didn't understand that when I was younger. You know, I felt like they don't give a damn. Like, I thought that men just really did not care. So why would I consider his feelings because he doesn't have any? I thought that for a long time, I'm gonna be honest, until I started to become older, and then I started to recognize and understand men, because I actually wanted to understand men and have more conversations with men. And once I had more conversations with men, and I remember my brother told me a long time ago, like, low key, men are more emotional than women. We just don't show it. We just can't show it.
What's the question?
Hey, listen, yeah, the point that she made towards the end. So the original question is, do women even care about a man's feelings? And men don't show their feelings. Yeah, there are men that are more emotional than women, but men don't have. They honestly don't have the platform to really talk about like their feelings and their emotions and just what they go through. Like a man suppresses a lot. Like he deals, ladies. Like if y'all watch this, y'all in a relationship, y'all really need to take the time to understand y'all man and just being there for him and giving him that safe space to talk and reveal more of himself to you. Man, we grew up, especially me. I'm a man of color. We grew up, man, having to be hard. We ain't gonna be soft. I remember as a kid playing ball, falling on the floor, scraping myself, crying. My dad yelling at me, talking about, why you crying? Why you crying? Nah, get up. Stop being soft. So we just honestly, we've been conditioned to be this way. Even now, dating women. I mean, women come online on these various platforms and talk about men being soft and being sassy. Oh, if a man has any sort of standards or he express himself any kind of way, oh, that's sassy and this, that, and the third. So, for a man, it's like it's a detriment to even talk. The only way men will have a safe space if they in privacy, if they talking with they boys. When they talk, when fellas, tell me if I'm wrong. When you with your homeboys, that's when y'all start talking about y'all relationship, talking about life, talking about, man, work kicking y'all behind, trying to get this money on, trying to get that chicken bag up. We talk amongst men because that's the only safe space. Men don't feel like they can talk to women. Because a lot of times, I've even had this happen to me in past relationships. Women will weaponize what you say and use it against you later in an argument. I've had that happen. So that's part of the reasons. We don't have enough outlets. You know, women have all the outlets and all the opportunities to talk about their feelings and their emotions, and they have support groups. Men, what support groups men got? Shit, we got to create our own support groups amongst the homies that we feel like we could trust. Women can go online, have a sob story, have a video, get a whole bunch of likes, views. Sister, I support you. We love you. Even random men will support her and love her. Man, shoot. A man talk about his problems. Shoot, that thing barely get any likes, no comments. Nobody give a F. It's sad, but it's going to be like that until men feel like they have a space to openly voice their frustrations, their thoughts, and their opinions. It's going to be the same problems.
This is disrespectful. Talk about disrespect.
No, I forgot the question.
No, it don't matter. We're moving on to the next one.
Listening to the answer.
No.
I forgot the question. What was it? Or somebody's more emotional.
Anyways, we're going to the next question.
That boy gone, bro.
Yeah, like then you tell me.
Right,
at Gresh Ahmed, something 2744. Does size matter to women?
Oh, boy.
You answer that.
Now I can answer. I would say it does to a certain degree. Like, if you just have a little thing, like, they're not going to be able to feel it.
Man. Hey, listen, let me say this. Yeah, you know what? I can't speak on ethnic groups. I can only speak in regards to our black queens. To the black queens, if your D size, if that thing ain't thinging, fellas, they gonna talk bad about you. They gonna talk ish about you. Now, if it's not as big, but you could eat, they might like. Now, if you could eat it real good, if your thing ain't thinging the way it's supposed to, but you could eat it real good, and they actually like you, or maybe even love you, then, and if you got some money, that helps too. So you can get away with it. You can mask it, but listen, if you don't have the other components, Yeah, bruh. They gonna look at you like, shoot, why am I effing with you? Let me just go get this big D ninja from the hood, Pookie and Ray Ray to come beat it down.
At Papa Giorgio 9.
And even if you got money sometimes, even if you got money and resource, you look good, treat them good. If you ain't got no D, they'll still cheat on you, fellas. Just know that.
You went to the next question.
What do you want to say? If it's this like very
What's
small,
equatable? Like what's is that a word?
equatable.
Equate, sir. It's equate.
What equates?
Equates.
All right, so like
Equatable is
like 9, 10. Like what?
I don't know about inches and things with these penis things. I can only say this, like, I have had sex with a man and I'm like, ooh, yes, this fits for me. This is me. And I've had sex.
Fellas, I'm going to say this, man. They beating around the bush and all that. If your peen size is at least 7 inches, you good. I'm going to just say that. You might could get away with 6 and that. I'm going to just say, if you got a good 7 and up, you straight. Most women gonna be satisfied. They beating around the bush. I'm gonna just answer the question for
with the man who I was dating, and I'm like, this penis is not for me. I could just tell. Like, it's not mine.
And when they love you, you could get away with 6. You can get away with 6. Anything under 6, I'm talking about fully erect. Anything under 6, yeah, you in trouble. You gonna have to overcompensate. You better be a cookie monster eating that box. Cookie. You better be. I'm talking about like you about to enter in that cave, bro. You better be eating it like it's no tomorrow, like the world gonna end, bro.
Yeah.
Like, I could tell if it's mine or not.
How long was you dating?
We were dating for a year.
How did it last so long?
Like, he did other things that
like,
pleased me.
What?
Like,
ate the twat, bro.
gave me head and stuff, and that would come, like from that. And so that was great.
Yeah.
So I enjoyed that. But it just wasn't feeling like anything. Like,
Why y'all break up?
Paul Pierce nosy, dog.
I wasn't feeling the connection.
Yeah,
I didn't feel like it was
there was no connection because he wasn't penetrating her, making her cream all gushy and all nasty. She wasn't raw. Fellas, you cannot penetrate. You can penetrate a woman's mind all you want, but if you want to penetrate her soul fully, you got to give her raw, good D. I'm telling you that right now. You got to be balls deep in it. You got to be stroking her so good, she going to be looking at you crazy like, where you learn these moves from? True story. I had an ex tell me that one time. Man, I was piping her down. Bum, bum, bum. Man, she out here singing high notes. Then she gonna stop looking at me and be like, who taught you these moves, bruh? I'm telling you, man. She got to be questioning where you get these moves from. You got to be going in it, man. I'm talking about whamming that thing, bro. That's how you going to get her to fully be into you. That's how you get, honestly, that's how you get her soul. You can get her mind, sapiosexual, all that foolishness. But when you want to get in a woman's soul and her spirit, oh yeah, pipe her down real good. I'm talking about real good. Bruh, she'll never forget you, bro.
Deep connection or whatever.
All right, fair.
Okay.
Fair.
So at Papa Giorgio 9, men have simple needs. Mm-hmm. Why do women struggle to meet them?
Ooh, great question.
That's a great question. I don't know why women struggle to meet a man's needs, because a man's needs are free.
Facts. Facts. Oh, let me let him cook. My bad, bro. I got excited. Let me let him cook.
Yeah, that's true.
Yep. Even she agreed. And fellas, most women still don't understand this concept. All a man need, and correct me if I'm wrong, ladies, take notes, class in session. All a man need is some head and a sandwich, and you to just not talk so much. If you do those 3 things, lady, you cook and you make sure his balls are drained every day, and you can cook and you just speak when spoken to, man, that man gonna love you forever. I'm telling you that right now. But nah, ladies can't do that. Oh, that's all. Oh, that's all a man need. That's all a man need. Yes, ladies, that's all he need. That's all he need. And none of that costs money. You can cook. The man buy all the groceries, all the ingredients. All you got to do is prepare the meal. Head is free. All you got to do is zip down his pants and go to town on it. Bounce on it a couple times. You know, he catch the Holy Ghost. He bust that nut. He good to go. And you don't talk so much. You make sure, you know, you be a helpmate. Make sure he take pamper him. You do those things. Oh, you. I'm telling you, ladies, you do those things, but y'all can't do that. A lot of women are consistently inconsistent. So we already know what it is. You know, deep down, I don't even know if women really give a f about what a man's needs are, because they so consumed with what that man can do for them in most cases. They not thinking about how can I be an asset to a man? He doing everything that I asked him to, and I'm not doing anything. Yes, this is how I like our relationship to be ran. That's what they like, man.
I mean, you can talk about I need love and affection, all that. No, we know what you need. It costs money.
Yep.
All that. That's what the world we live in. If he came in my lifestyle, a man ain't never shoot nothing like that, baby. Rub my neck, rub my back. That don't cost nothing.
Rub this meat.
You make me some food. Matter of fact, I'll pay for the food for you to make it.
And cook, and ladies, you got to cook butt naked too. You got to have a thong on and just cook. You know what? While you over the stove preparing that meal, just start twerking. Make them butt cheeks bounce. What man? You got to do that too. You got to add a little pizzazz. You got to add a little razzle dazzle when you cooking now.
It don't cost nothing for a woman to please a man. It costs money for a man to please a woman.
You want to know what else I'll say, and I'll make it quick? I feel like men were raised on how to treat a woman well, and women were raised how to treat a woman well.
By who?
By their mothers, you know, or whoever was around. Like, it's all about, like, you need to do this for her. You open the door, do this. And women were treated on how to get what they need from a man. They were never taught. Women are not taught to do these things for a man. Now, other cultures, which is what you would say, un-American women, or even other cultures, like my mom's Persian, I seen that. They're very submissive. You have to do all this. But most American culture people, they are not taught to, especially Black women, don't kill me, but I feel like a lot of women were raised by independent mothers. So for them, they wanted to protect their child, and they wanted their child not to be in their position. So in order to protect their child, it was like, look, this is what you need from a man. And if he's not doing this, this, and this, and this, you're not supposed to mess with him. And a man was taught how to give the needs to a woman. You're supposed to open her door. You're supposed to make sure you have this, have enough money to take care of her, take her on a date, do this. So women were not taught that, a lot of women, period. And that's just what I think. Don't shoot me and don't kill me off of that one. At Seat 1B, should a man with no kids at age 38 date a woman with kids?
Nope.
Or solely date women with no kids?
Nope. I'll say this. If a man deals with a woman with kids, they got to be grown already. So typically in that instance, that woman would be older. But fellas, if you aspire, okay, and I'm going to say this, if you're going to deal with a woman with kids, you got to not want any kids. And them kids got to be grown and gone. If they not grown and gone, if they young, the father got to be in their life, and you got to let the woman know you will not be taking care of that kid under no circumstances if you going to date. It's a lot of little added elements there, but personally, if the man doesn't have any kids, he should date and he inspires to have kids, he should date a woman who has no kids. That would just make the most logical sense. If you want to have kids, deal with a woman who got no kids, preferably younger, so have more time, to pop out as many nappy-headed babies as possible.
If you're 38, I have to just kind of look at your financial situation.
That's important too. And yes, you got to be financially able to bear and take care of a family. Please, if you don't have your finances together, do not create any life forms. We don't need that mess out here.
Because most men at 38 with no kids in a comfortable financial situation, it's gonna take a younger woman around the age of 26 that got no kids that like he can probably like have some kids with and grow some with. I think.
What if she's 26 and has kids though?
Well, if he's 38 and ain't got no kids, he can just find somebody that's 26 with no kids.
Okay. What if he doesn't want to date someone that's 12 years younger than him because it's not relatable, and he actually wants a woman of his age or close to his age? Have you ever thought of that?
Why would he do that?
Why wouldn't he do that? Why wouldn't someone want to relate to someone? At 26, they don't even know how to put on lotion on their and clean their assholes.
That's not true. Why women always getting upset because a man want to date younger? If he aspire to have kids, it makes sense to date younger. That woman will have more time to have not only just one. If he want to have multiple kids, she has more time. She's more to have a smooth pregnancy. She wouldn't be high risk. Like I don't understand why people get so upset about a man wanting younger. There's nothing wrong with that. It's been that way since the beginning of time.
What do you mean? What if someone doesn't want to be dating someone in their 20s?
What age should a 38-year-old with no kids date? What's the age? Should he date?
He didn't ask about what the age.
He's gonna be if he's talking to somebody 33 and up, they gonna have kids and he ain't got no kids. So now I'm gonna just put myself in a situation where I'm dating you and I'm with you and I'll just push myself into a family situation.
I don't have kids and I'm in my 30s.
That's not the majority though. Like you can't just put yourself out as you're the example and speak as if that's the majority. That's not how it works.
My early 30s. So not every
exactly.
So there's women that are in their 30s that don't have children. A lot, because women are now statistically having more children in their 40s.
It's still high risk though. That's still a gamble. Having kids wait until you have kids. And she's talking about career women who have foregone family and pushed it out till their 40s and focused on careers and being, a career-driven woman. And that's cool, but like a man don't have to do that. If a man want to date younger, he's earned that right to, without any judgment from anybody.
Statistic. So
most women who don't got no kids in their mid-30s are cooked. I'm not saying that shit.
I'm almost in my mid-30s.
Like clearly there's men out there that I see on the messages that want to have kids with you and do all that with you. I get it. But like most women in that situation,
that's so
down
crazy.
Bad. They down bad.
That's not true. And
she's triggered. She triggered, y'all. She triggered. You can already see it. She already done shifted her body or body language. She triggered by what Paul Pierce just said.
Well, I'm gonna say this and I'm done.
Yep, there you go. See, there you go. Attitude. There it is.
I'm gonna say that I'm 34. I'm not in my mid-30s.
You're in your mid-30s, girl.
Mid-30s, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
And I've had plenty of opportunities to have children with men who wanted me to have their children. Am I cooked or am I smart? Because I would have been somebody's baby mama because that wasn't a connection. A lot of these women with children are baby mothers and they're not wives, okay? So I can have a baby. Having a baby is easy. I'm very fertile like a Latina. I'm fertile as hell. And I can have a baby any moment right now. And I've been in the situation where I could have had that. So am I cooked or am I smart? Because right now I could have been here with 2 children with a man that I don't even want to be with. I could be married. I know plenty of people who are married to people they don't even fuck with just to say that they have a child and they have a husband. I'm so sorry that I didn't want to be another fucking statistic.
Oh, you see how triggered she is, y'all? You see the steam coming out? She about to burn her hair off. All that steam and fire coming out. You see that? She big mad, ain't she?
But I'm cooked. I think I'm very fucking smart. Actually, I think that I'm very smart that I'm not spending my time mothering a child by a man that I don't even want to be with. not being in the same household as that man, because every man I ever been with, I did not want to be with him because I was not at the level of maturity that I am now. I'm not at the mental maturity that I am now, and I have not evolved to attract that certain type of partner. I've done the work, and unfortunately, I've been through a lot of shit in my life that made my journey a little slower than most, but I'm the one, never the two. Are you falling asleep on my conversation?
Oh, it's so long for that.
Fuck you. You are crazy. You're telling me I'm taking long. Do you know how long you take to say something? This is fucked up.
Yo, I wanna go back to what she was saying, man. So yes, she is smart. Yes, you shouldn't have kids with any man that isn't qualified. That goes for her or for any woman that watches this. Fellas too. We have to be smarter who we have kids. Yes, but at the same time, you are older. And the problem is you women are looking for a certain caliber of guy. It diminishes the dating pool. It decreases the likelihood. So yes, while you are smarter, it works against you too as a result. Now you're in your 30s, you want an established man, a certain age, he got to have this, that, this, boom, 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 check all the dots, T's and all that. How many of those men are there? What is the likelihood you'll get? And if you don't get that everything in that man, oh, you won't settle. I'm not going to settle for less. So you're going to be single and no kids for a long time. And as you get older, it decreases the likelihood of you finding someone. You want to know why? Because what did they talk about earlier? That also got her triggered. A man's going to look younger. They're going to look past you and go after the woman who looked just as good as you, who's 10 years younger, who was young and impressionable. So yeah, you were smart. You didn't meet the right guy. Kudos to her, absolutely. But you have to have the awareness and know, okay, I may have to change what I'm looking for in a guy because of sling pickings. It can't just be what a guy possesses just with their bank account. What are their characters and morals? What do they stand for? What are their beliefs? Does it align with mine? What's his philosophy? Can he be a leader? Some of the intangible things instead of the tangible. And if women looked at it from that lens and that perspective, they would be in much better positions to find a quality man. But they're not going to do that because women are driven by possessional things because money is their god at the end of the day. So let me know y'all thoughts, man. This was pretty cool. Paul Pierce, I don't think Paul Pierce listened to half the things she said, but she was clearly triggered by Paul Pierce saying, women are cooked in their 30s. And yeah, I mean, for the most part, he's right. But what say y'all? How do y'all feel about it? Do y'all agree, disagree? Let me know y'all thoughts in the comments, man. This your boy Hendrick. We grinding out here every day. Like I said, Monday through Friday, one video a day. And then on the weekend, Saturday and Sunday, we doing two videos Saturday, 2 videos Sunday. That's how I'm doing it going forward. I appreciate y'all. Have a blessed rest of y'all evening. We almost to the weekend. And, man, don't forget, man, subscribe, hit that like button, get me in that algorithm. I appreciate y'all. And we got another banger tomorrow, y'all. Peace.